Good morning.
Good morning.
It is nice and snowy here at the farm. I'm glad we got the heat hooked up the other day and working. Let's get inside and see how it is, because it's going to be nice working inside with some heat today.
Yes.
I'm glad we got it done. I can't say just in time because the cold weather is here, but I'm glad we got it done before it gets too cold.
Right, we don't want water freezing or anything like that because we don't want to deal with that too.
No, we don't. And we want to be a little warm while we're working.
It's nice and toasty in here.
All right, so it is 56 right here. Let's go check downstairs quickly.
It's so warm down here.
Yeah, you can feel the temperature difference. That heater's on.
It's very
That
dark
one
down
is
here.
not. And it is 62 down here. Nice. 38% humidity. So it's bringing the humidity down also. That thermostat over there is set at 60. So if we can get this around 60, I'm happy with that. And if we can keep upstairs around 55, that'll be a good temp.
So we're talking about, we're just having this thermometer set so we don't have anything freeze and it's good working condition. So we don't want it to be like 72 and us trying to work, because once you start doing something, you do get warmed up and everything, but it's nice not to have our fingertips frozen or feel cold. Just wear a vest, not huge coats and stuff to be able to work. I don't have my big insulated overalls on, so just keep it like that would be really great.
Up here it is 56 and 44% humidity. So it's perfect, good temperature for working. Humidity wise, that's like right where we want it. It's not too much moisture and it's not too little. Up here is insulated. And then I think once we get the first floor insulated, it'll be a lot better for heating because we have a lot of gaps in the plywood that we put up for our windows and stuff. So even once we get that like foam boarded outside, I think that'll help quite a bit. I can take my winter hat off and put a regular ball cap on now. We got all of our floor material delivered the other day that we needed to finish up the cabin room. We brought it all inside. So now we can start getting that floor done, and that is going to be nice. We had a good groove going, and then we ran out of board. So now we got to get back in the mode. Let's get a measurement. We can get a bunch of them cut. 128 3/4.
That's what I was doing, yeah.
128 3/4.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got to get all of our screws brought back up here. We got our screw guns.
We left most of our tools, we weren't using them.
We just took the screws. We must have used them downstairs. So yeah.
So we just need to get our groove back to get this project going again. I think Al said 12, maybe 14 boards to cut, get them screwed down, get it done. We do have some other little things that we want to do to the floor after, and then of course we need to refinish it. But that is going to be maybe at a different time, different step, because we have other things that are taking priority in this build. So we're going to go ahead, get that part done, check that part off our list so that we can move along to the next thing.
Yep. I sure do. Nice. I like it. It's good. Nope. Too far. Lower more. I like that. Nope, hold on to it for now. I need room up here to work so I can get this short piece in.
You want?
Yeah, send them all up. All the ones you have cut. We'll put up here for now. Okay, go ahead and get your end. Go tight up against the beam.
Yeah.
129 and a quarter.
A quarter on both. 129 a quarter.
Yeah. Don't want to screw this one in yet until I got some figures. Watch your noggin. This one's the last board and it's going to need a tapered cut. So on this end, we need to be 3.5. And then on this end, we need to be 4 3/4. I'm gonna go a little bit less because we're gonna have a wall over it, and I don't want it super tight because it might be a pain to get in. And it's not in the, you're not gonna see it in the ceiling or the floor. We gotta build another interior 2x4 wall, so the majority of it's gonna be covered up. My blade needs a replacing. I must have hit a few nails with it at one point.
No way.
No, I know, right?
Smells good.
It's kind of wobbly. So this is lodgepole pine. This is stronger than like white pine. It comes from out west somewhere, and it's what the Indians used to use to make their teepees out of. I am going to change this blade out. We got to do one more cut, and that one was not cutting very nice. I know you're not going to see the cuts after, but I'd rather change the blade out now. Yeah, so I'm like, wow, the blade looks fine. We got all of our teeth, except for 1, 2, 3 teeth are completely missing.
So it's fine until it got to that spot, probably.
Yep. All right, now we got to cut the top of the groove off so that way we can get it in nice and tight. Let's try this new blade out. Cuts like butter. Okay, let's see how we did, or see how I did figuring out everything.
I mean, I held the chalk line. Did it work?
I don't know yet. It might be a little long on that end. It fits good here. Down here, I think I'm hanging up on something, but I'm not sure what yet. Let's see if that did it. It did. I like it. It's nice having a complete floor. It's all screwed down. We'll have to sand it and finish it when we're ready. But for now, this is perfect. We're gonna rebuild our walls. We're gonna have a wall here and a wall there, and then fix up the ceiling for the stairway. We're gonna leave the floors the way they are. If we have any issues later on, we'll address them, but I think we're in good shape the way they are. I know a lot of people think that the floor is not thick enough for the span, but a lot of people build cabins like this and they seem nice and rugged. If we ever have an issue, we can take care of it then.
Right, and they're way better than they used to be.
Oh, that looks so good. It is nice having all these ceilings done now. Look at that. So cool. It seems so weird walking through here and having a ceiling. It was open for a long time, then partially open for another week or so. And now that it's all closed in, it just feels confining. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I'm just not used to it right now. Love the look of that. Once this is the house and we're actually living in here and using the rooms, it's gonna feel so cozy.
Come on, you silly girl. Let's go. Come on. Hell yeah. Oh yeah? Come on. Oh wow. You're full of some spunk.
All right, while we're up here working in this area, I've been thinking about how we're gonna rebuild our walls, and I'm kind of like, my head's been thinking about that. So instead of jumping on something else for the day, I wanna get this ceiling strapped, because in order to build the wall for this bedroom and then the walls back in the cabin room, the best way for me to do it is to strap the ceiling, at least the slants, if not even the flats, and then build the wall to the strap ceiling. These walls are not supportive. They're just there for walls. It's not like we're supporting up above or anything. So yeah, I just kind of been looking at everything while we were doing the flooring. So I want to jump on this and start getting this strapped to see how it comes out. We're at the part right now, we have a lot of different things to do. And there's so many different things we could go to. But while my brain is stuck on thinking about this, I want to work on this. All right, let's try a 2x6.
It's heavier.
It sure is. Okay.
Can you go your way a little?
That's as far as my way.
Good. No, that's good.
Okay, come down, down, okay. And then you're just gonna let me know
If I'm in the middle.
if you're flush on that 2x4, because I have adjustment on my end.
Because you want it in the middle of it. So you need to go, if you want to be in the middle of this board, it needs to go to you like half.
Put it where you're halfway. You good?
A little bit more to me? Good?
So we're using 2x4s for strapping because we have such a wide span between our rafters. If we use regular strapping, it wouldn't be strong enough. This is more than strong enough. Right up against is where we're going. Good? How are you now?
Good.
Good?
Yep.
You good there?
It could come a little bit towards me. That's good.
good right there.
Yeah.
I'm liking it. The issue I'm running into right now, I got to make notches on the ends because our transition to the other ceiling is off a little bit. So I'm having to adjust these some as we go. So now I can figure out how many more we're gonna need and just kind of notch them all.
What's up?
Just trying to figure out, we got a discrepancy in our ceilings and I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. We're going off of their wall that they had.
You could just do that one, get it to where, and then give me the other one, and then you can go. I'll give you 2 screw guns.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you could.
It's way behind your head. All right, I need to learn my lesson. I set that first piece of strapping, the 2x6 strapping, on where they originally had their wall. And tell me if you caught this. Does that look crooked? Yeah, so that top one we set is level. This bottom one is not. I gotta raise it up here and then raise these up a couple of inches. And then this will be straight, and then when we redo this bottom wall, we'll get it all nice and straight and level. So this has got to come up, that's got to come up, that's got to come up, and that one has to come up. Luckily, I screwed everything in place, so I can just take the screws out, leave it on that end, level it off, and re-screw it. I wasn't even thinking, I'm just like, that's the original wall. I'm just gonna set it to the original wall, and then I'll go 16 on center off of that. No, it didn't work. All right, that looks really nice. We still have to do the knee wall, and then we got to do the wall here. I needed to have something up here for this wall to secure to. So now we can get that secured. This ceiling came out nice and flat. When we took this apart, when we demoed this, there was 2 different ceilings in here. The way they did it originally, whoever did it, they kind of like spliced it from here this way when they dormered it. They didn't like make it all one. So when we were demoing it, I went ahead and I put some new 2x10s in, and I lined everything up in plane the best I could. You can only put so many in because you don't have anywhere really to attach on that side. And then we did the 2x4s for strapping, because that'll be more than strong enough for the sheetrock ceiling. And it just, actually the transition from both areas right here came out good. This ceiling will be probably maybe an inch lower than this ceiling, because this will get strapped with a 3/4 inch strapping, because we're 16 inches on center over here. We're gonna still put a wall here, but I couldn't do that until we got this done. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with how everything is coming out. It's taken time, but man, it's worth it. It's coming out nice, straight and flat, all in plane, all looking good. I'm glad we got that fixed. I caught it before we moved on. I've been keeping track of our cow hay consumption, like how many bales I'm feeding out, when I'm feeding out. So I need to go out into the hay barn or the hay storage area and figure out how many hay bales we have left and figure out if we have enough to get us through for the year. I hope we do. We had a really dry summer, so we were able to get first cut on the fields. And then after first cut, it was super dry. We didn't get any rain. I got second cut on one of the fields, and we got not even a third, about a third of the hay that we got in first cut on second cut. It was a really bad year for second cut. Nobody in the area got second cut hay. The other area I mowed later. So, I mean, I think the grass was like this high and I never mowed it. We left that up. In the front pasture, we never hayed. I'm hoping to be able to get the cows over here, and that is stockpiled forage. So that is hay in the field that they can eat, that we don't have to mow and make hay with, that they'll be doing that themselves. So that's our goal, is if we can get this fence finished up before winter sets in, we can get the cows over here and they can be eating their own hay, standing forage. But I'm gonna go count, see what we have. I'm not gonna make you guys walk around with me and count the hay bales. So this is where we're gonna end this video. Thanks for coming along on our farmhouse renovation journey with us, guys. The heat feels amazing. It's nice having electricity in here. We only have 100 amps in the house, so everything on the electrical side is good. So this is where we're gonna end the video. Thanks for coming along on our farmhouse renovation journey with us, guys. You guys are a huge blessing to us in this farm. And we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye. All right, while I was out counting hay, I found this up there. Let me show it to you. I'm thinking what I think it is. I'll tell you what I think it is, and then let me know what you think. I am thinking that is an old hay saw. What do you think? Hay knife, whatever you want to call it. Let me know if you think if that's what it is, or if it's something else. Leave it in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.